Alright, so there was a young woman going to college at CU, and I'd like to remember her name, I just don't. You meet too many people. Now, the story with this young woman is that she went to college at CU. Not much of a story there. Well, not at that point in time. Now, there's a reason that I'm pointing out that she's a college girl first. So, this young woman, she was going to college and she had a boyfriend and she had a best friend in college, and her best friend was pretty popular, so she was plugged in kind of to a social network there. Then her boyfriend was screwing around on her with that best friend, and she ended up with a bunch of people being real mean to her. And also, because she was living with her boyfriend and her best friend at the time, she had to move out. Where'd she move out to? Pearl Street, with us. Obviously, one of the first people she ran into is me. Obviously, she got some sort of help from me because she kept coming back. And she's real friendly. She's, well, I wouldn't say shy. She kind of has the look of an Amish woman, like from the movies, except she doesn't dress that way. Just, not one of those people who gets the real nice, fancy hairstyles. It's basically just, simple. Pretty modest is the word I should use. Modest, but not moderate. That's the best way to say it, because, yeah, we do consider Amish people to be pretty moderate or even mild. Especially the women folk. Now, whether or not they're actually like that, I don't know. I just know it Hollywood and the media tell me about Amish people. I don't really know any Amish people. Now, this little college girl, she come up to me about 6 months after she was made homeless. And maybe it was her choice to leave there. Maybe they told her that she got to go. I don't know. It was a long time ago, and I'm not sure if I even knew then. She probably told me, but I couldn't remember her name. I couldn't remember her full story if I wanted to. But what I do remember is that after about 6 months of being out there, she come up to a group of us, and she said, I want to make sure I say this right. She said, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I used to drive by with my friends and make fun of you people. Everybody there took it as an apology. She didn't outright say she was sorry, not at that point in time. After that, she actually spent a couple of days going to individuals that she had made fun of and telling them individually that she was sorry. None of us were the wiser. To us, she was just another person in a fucking car. We couldn't hear what she said. We weren't going to remember her face in 30 minutes. We've seen 400 other cars pass by. Okay, so you were making fun of us to your friends. Now you're out on the street and you get to see what it's really like. You don't have to give us an apology. You had to change your behavior. She no longer had the luxury of believing the things that she had once believed about the homeless. Luxury. That's right, folks. That's what I called it, a luxury. It's a luxury to live at your mommy and daddy's house. It really is. It's a luxury to be allowed to get a summer job and actually spend that money on a vehicle for yourself instead of feeding your siblings. Some of us had to work year round. I had a job when I was up in Washington State when I was 15 years old. I had a job when I got to Nebraska working for Janet Roberts, cleaning Cabela's corporate offices. I always liked working. And I don't understand those of you who don't like working. I can understand not liking a particular job, a particular boss, a particular coworker, or a particular task. I mean, I thought going through Cabela's with about 30% to 40% of the men who are in there chewing, well, that nasty syrup at the bottom of their garbage can is not syrup. They've been using that garbage can as a spittoon. No, that wasn't pretty, but I liked my coworkers. Six of my coworkers from when I was working at Cabela's corporate, scrubbing toilets, vacuuming floors, and fixing the vacuum cleaners and the other assorted machinery that would break down. I had 6 of them that were my friends until after Natalie died. Amanda DeMette was my coworker. Yeah. Same thing with Kimberly Vala Martinez, Dennis Dickinson. You know how I end these videos. I didn't intend on making this one as long as it is, and it's less than 10 minutes, and most of my videos are close to an hour, so it's good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper, and no victim left behind.